Guten Tag, mes amis. Wie geht's dem Tita? Ich Medita. I was just thinking the other day, because for entertainment now that I don't really watch TV anymore, or sports, it's all become just, it's not what it used to be. When I was younger, they actually cared and competed and stuff like that. Everything's turned into a clown show. But I was thinking the other day, so I was watching these videos for entertainment, largely. And I'm watching these videos about, you know, law and order stuff in the States with these body cams now that all cops have to wear body cams. Now, I think that's a good idea, because they're like, it's like anything else. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly, like the Clint Eastwood movie, and everything, right? Cops are no different, doctors are no different, lawyers are no different, and politicians are no different, and your average Joe isn't any different. I think a lot of this shit, like these Americans are so big on, oh, my rights, but like, I look at it this way. If you got nothing to hide, and the cop isn't being an asshole, he just asks you a couple of questions, whether he's under the Constitution allowed to or not, what's the big deal if you just polite and say, yeah, I'm just chilling, I'm just going for a walk or whatever, right? I don't see the big deal in that, whether it's within your rights or not, you know. Anyway, I say that because I used to get stopped quite a bit because I rode a high-performance motorcycle, and I usually wasn't breaking the law, but they just, you know, had this attitude, hey, are you riding a GSXR or a Katana, you know, powerful sport bike, you've got to be breaking the law. But I found out very quickly, if I was polite to them and just answered their questions, within a minute I'd be on my way again without a ticket. So that's just a thought, mes amis. But this is what I was thinking. If a convicted felon, okay, or a doctor or a lawyer or an Indian chief, like a politician, had to wear a body cam 24/7 while they were at work, I think things would be a lot smoother, you know, because I think a lot of these Americans are just doing it for scams. Because I see these cops, and some of them are assholes, but some of them are really overly polite and something that should have taken, getting back to my point, if a person is just polite, they probably could have been out of there in 20 seconds, but they go on, and then they escalate it. They both escalate it because they're pissing the cops off, because they're just being idiots. And so something that might have been done with just two questions, or, yeah, so you have no right to see my ID, but you know what, I'm going to show it to you anyway. Chances are, I bet you 80% of the cops and more would say, okay, thank you, have a nice day. But no, they don't do that, especially in the States. They go, you don't have the right to do this, you don't have the right to do that. You know, and then the first thing that usually comes out of their mouth is, you fucking pig, or you fucking cop, or you fucking cocksucker, or whatever. Not a smart play, right? So all I'm saying is that, for example, if you're arrested and you know, you got, you know, 10 pounds of contraband on you and $1 million, you're probably guilty. So I would say, you know, as part of your bail condition, you have to wear a body cam 24/7, right? And it's strapped on you, so if you try and cut it off, you know, it goes beep, 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 and they come and arrest you and throw you in the can, and then you don't get bail. And I guarantee you, about 90% of all this bullshit would stop, and you'd be free to actually go about your life unmolested. But I think a lot of these, from what I see, a lot of these people, they're just trying to get, they are trying to goad the cops into breaking the law or doing something unconstitutional, so that they can later off get a big payoff. That's all I think they're doing. So I think that a lot of these people on these videos that claim to be victims are just a bunch of scumbags, lazy ass scumbags with no talent, trying to get a free bundle of money for being assholes. That's what I think. So yeah, I think that would be really interesting, you know, the politicians. You know, there's no behind closed door stuff anymore, right? So you get to see how stupid some of them really are, especially that entity that calls herself Kamala Harris. Man, she sounds like she has an IQ of A newborn baby actually sounds like it's more intelligent than that idiot. Anyway, that's just my opinion, and it's my channel, so I'm going to give you my opinions. So anyway, that's what I think. I think you should all just live your life and stop trying to take the easy way out. I'm just curious if people like George Floyd, who by all accounts it seems was a stoned out of his mind crackhead, hype it up, scaring the fuck out of people. I would be interested to see if he had a body cam on him, what he did for the hour or 2 hours before he was taken down by the cops. Just a thought, me, just a thought. Happy plucking, happy drawing, happy suing your neighborhood cops if you're an American, right? I would say probably out of all the videos I watched, maybe 5 or 6 of them, of the 30 or 40 I watched yesterday, were justified. So that's a low percentage. It's not like, you know, every time they pull over a black or brown person or yellow person, they get shot. No, it's not like that. And you also have to be aware, you know, if a guy's got a channel called The Civil Rights Lawyer, what do you think he's going to post anything that doesn't reinforce what he's trying to sell you? Because that's what it is. It's a sales job, me. Happy plucking. Be the same.